Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. And we are in the styrofoam room doing some ceiling testing of 1-inch Polypro with the radiant barrier on the ceiling. So we're doing a heat gun test. And the last video, I only had 1 inch up. It's going to be echoey in here. This room is getting very insulated. And that's good, because I do have a lot of street noise outside. So yeah, this wall is not insulated at all, but that's a cooler wall. That's a north-facing wall. But anyhow, I managed to get one more. So this area has 2 inches of Polypro. This area has 1 inch of white Polypro. This area has drywall and 1 inch of Polypro. And this area right here, where the light ballast was, has drywall only. And this is all under a metal roof with a, has gables and has about 10 inches probably between the Polypro and the metal roof, and it is vented on the north side. So the hot air can get out very nicely on the north side of the building here. I have videos where I fixed the fascia and put in new 2x4s and stuff. So basically it's underneath a shed roof. That's what this is like. And I took some measurements here with a heat gun. Like, let's do one right now. What does that say? 91.9. It is 91.9. I bet you it's about 93, 94, something outside. I will be putting some ventilation in here. It does get hot in here because of that. But the one sheet did a major difference with the radiant barrier. Now, with the 2 inches of Polypro, both have radiant barriers facing up. It is, at noon, it was 90.7 degrees, and at 1 o'clock, it was 91.6. So only a small temperature rise at the ceiling with the heat gun pointed at it. And 1 inch Polypro at noon was 91.9. And now at 1 o'clock, it's up to 92.5 degrees. All right, and the drywall gets very hot. At noon, drywall only, and I think it's your regular, here's the drywall. Regular drywall on the ceiling. But I'm not going to take it down, so I'm just putting this stuff over it. It was 100 degrees and 100.8 at noon, so it went up a degree or 0.8. Actually, the room temperature in here is 86.5 compared to 93 outside. And the drywall with 1 inch of Polypro on it was 90 compared to 100. That's kind of amazing. That's good. Was 93.4, and then at 1 o'clock it was 93.9. So, and the other part of the building is 89 degrees. But I'll tell you, I did take that shop light out of here because every single appliance that you have, I only have one light in here and I'm using a headlight. But if you're well insulated, well, you got to have air, most people have air conditioning. But I talked to my friend that has lived around here all her life, and she does not have air conditioning in her home. She uses fans like I do. But your appliances, computers, refrigerator, everything else will put out a ton of heat. That's what I'm thinking. And then that part of the building at 89 instead of 86.5 is not well insulated. This room is going to be well insulated. And I am going to do some venting, probably with fans. And I'm going to do some foam, cans of foam. I found a corner up here that, let's get a headlight. That I believe goes right to the, but it's kind of encapsulated, but it goes right to the ceiling there. And that I measured at 95.4. So that's going to get foam in there. And also the roof rats can't go in there. So that'll be a good use of that foam. And also going to spray some foam on the walls for the street noise. So this is going to be one quiet, insulated room. All right. If you want to discuss what I think about insulation, it's major needed on the ceiling in Florida. And I don't know what the code is. I think it's like an R15 or something on new buildings. Yeah. Well, and actually you want to put it underneath the roof, tin roof layment. You know, I'd put like whatever they call for, put down some plywood and then put down some foam, you know, layers of foam, you know, so that they don't overlap, which is what this is actually. The first seam was here. Now the seam's going to be there. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we got some temperatures here, and it's helping. 86.5 compared to probably like 90 in the other area. So that's pretty good with no venting at all. I'm going to put some vents in here. Fan vents. Wall fan vents. All right, thanks for watching.